Hi guys, I'm just doing a very quick here. Just an update, okay? Because I did a reading for like 90 minutes just now for Patreon. So I just wanted to now it's really late and I'm tired, but I just wanted to share information else, just so you know, okay? Because I thought it was so intense. It was amazing. I don't know when I'm gonna post the other one, but the long one, but just quickly. So I'm not even gonna look at the comments, okay? Because So just quickly, okay. Like I said, it's on if you're on Patreon, I think Barb you might be there. So just you can watch it there. But anyway, so so I just guys, I'm not even gonna look at the comments because I just need to concentrate and tell you this stuff because it was so intense. It was so amazing. And so basically, what I saw, is that first, there's a lot of questions about Lev and Lev's safety. I think he's gonna be okay. He may be admitted into like witness protection eventually, okay. Um but but anyway, so that's that. Now the other thing I wanted to say, so he's going to be okay. Eventually he's going to be okay, I think. Okay. So the other thing that I want to say, it was just so amazing. So what I saw, guys, what is so I started asking about, and it was one of those readings tonight that it was like this information just kept coming without me even asking. It was amazing. Okay. It was so connected. It was so perfect. So the information on from my house that came out is that, first of all, Roberts is going to play a huge role in this. And the what he's going to do is that the Republicans are not expecting it, and the Christian right attorneys that represent Trump are going to be trying to like stall the whole thing. They're going to be the Democrats, in other words, are going to try to push for the information that Lev gave to be admitted into the trial. And they're going to be like bullshitting. They're going to be like, no, no, no. And Roberts is going to be so mad. He's going to get so mad and so mad that he's going to like, no, I'm admitting it because, and I said this on the channel, on the thing I just did, that I was watching Nicole Wallace, and there was like a legal scholar there saying that he has the power to admit evidence and to subpoena people. So so when he realizes, I mean, he knows that those right wing people, like, I mean, not as if he wasn't, he's a conservative too, but those far right people that represent Trump, when he realizes that like they're bullshitting, they're not taking the trial seriously, he oh yeah, he's gonna admit the stuff of Lev. And you know why it's gonna happen? This is big. This is, I think, guys, and it just sounds so crazy, but this is the main thing, because you know what happens when he admits this? They can't fuck with him because, as you know, Trump has a lot of cases waiting at the Supreme Court. So if he messes with SCOTUS head, he's like, bitch, sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. Huh? Sit your ass down. The right wing, Christian right wing people refuse to go against him because they're like, our careers are done now. If we mess, imagine if you like insult people in the Supreme Court like that. You just disrespect the guy of the highest. And he's like, sit your ass down. No, Lev, no, he's not. I don't believe Lev himself will testify, but the evidence that he provides will be admitted. And that is the beginning of the end. That's what I think. Because this is what happens. And now what I saw, because I saw the whole thing unravel like perfectly without even asking. Okay. So then what happens next? When they realize that the guy of the Supreme Court sides against them and against Trump, in other words, admitting the evidence because it's true, right? Then they can't. The right wing Christian thing, people, they give up. The reality hits, and they're like, "Oh, I'm not gonna go. No, my career. Where's my career? My career? Oh, my career now. My career is my career. Oh my god. Oh my god. My legacy. My historical legacy. Oh, because they know that they can't mess with the Supreme Court. And they're not willing to mess, because it's true. If you mess with a guy, you have to sit your ass down. I got the tax case. I got so many cases. Are you sure, bitch? Are you sure, bitch? This is not a joke. Okay, he says. I think he's like gets so angry. He's so tired of the bullshit. Like, this is not a joke. He's so okay. So he says, and then what happens? They tell Trump. They're like, bitch, you're not going. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. So they tell Trump, they're like, look, I can't go, we can't go much further. I'm so sorry. And what is ironic, okay, and this is why, and this is why, okay, this is what is so interesting is that even though I still think that if it, this is why I always have thought, and I still kind of think that Trump may leave before this trial ends, because this is what happens when this situation, because they kind of like, oh no, they bullshit for 2 days, sort of like 2 days or something like that, until he's like, no, sit your ass down. I'm done with this motherfucking bullshit. I'm done with this bullshit. Sit your ass down. You're making, and it's like finally somebody stands up, who's a higher right above them. It's like, sit your ass down. I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired. Huh? I'm tired of your stupid ass. And he doesn't talk like that, of course, but he does the equivalent. So they go to Trump and they say, "Look, I'm so sorry to tell you that I don't think we're going to win this." Because they assume that one, first of all, they can't. They're like they're incapable. They can't fight the Supreme Court guy. They're like, it's Supreme Court. We can't do that. So then, and then they tell him like, look, I'm sorry, President Trump, you should go, you should leave, consider leaving, and they tell him straight. They're like, look, do you want it to happen publicly, where they're gonna impeach you? Do you want it to happen like impeached, where the Democrats are gonna impeach you? Do you want to do that? Do you? Because I don't. I think that's what's gonna happen. Do you want it to be public? Are you sure you want this to be a public situation? Do you want it to be public? And he's like, oh. So, but at the same time, they give. So, what I think that happens is that they give up on him. And you know how every single psychic or whatever person says that everybody abandons him in the end, and that is what I think happens is that they abandon him when, because I talk about in the long video, how important it is and everything like that. So they abandon him, and he doesn't want to leave because why? Because prison. I don't want to go to prison. I'm staying here. I'm staying in the White House. I'm not gonna. No. So everybody, it's basically kicks him out. Okay, everybody's like, bitch, no, oh no. And he's like still there. He's like, oh, oh, and then he just has to go. He's like, we need the eviction. He has to be evicted basically. He's still here. He's still hello. We need a truck. Do you have the U-Haul? We need a U-Haul. The U-Haul. Hello. You're still here. There's an orange man. He's still around. What? Oh, so that's kind of how I think it happens. And then the thing of the middle, I don't know, guys, this is the thing is I saw this is how I saw it makes sense. I don't know, like I said, hopefully, but this is the thing. It's like, can you imagine? Like, makes sense. But like I said, guys, take it with a grain of salt. This is what I saw happening. And that's how it develops, is that one day the Supreme Court guy says no bits. No bits. Then they're like, oh, uh, like they cry. So basically, like the other thing. Okay, so I asked about Barr. So people were worried that Barr was going to do the same thing to Lev that he did to Epstein, but I did not see it happening like that. They're going to try to discredit Lev. Oh, this is why. This is how it happened. They're going to try to discredit Lev like all the way. Like, Lev is trash. He's like this. He's like he talks so much trash. They all talk about trash in front of the Court guy in the trial to try to not have the evidence admitted. And he's like, that's when he gets mad, because he's like, they're trying to discredit. That was their technique. Like, I'm just gonna discredit. So that's what I think. Okay, so that's how it triggers the situation. And then so let me make sure, because there's so much to put on my hands. So that's how I think it kind of ends like that. Like he can't. And this is what I think happens. It may be that the trial is not going to go fine. He's going to leave before the actual trial ends. Why? Because he realizes he's going to lose. The people around him don't want to be around him if he loses, because they have to be like, no, I'm not a crazy psychopath. No, I'm not a crazy psychopath. No, I was just in the government. I mean, it's all about him. I didn't do anything. Like, they're all going to try to like, no, I don't know him. I did not nothing. I don't know him. Who? No, I don't. I was just there. I worked. I did something small. I did something small. Yeah, no. So So, so that's it. Now, in terms of lab, I think he's going to be safe, guys. Actually think he might even do plastic surgery. He may go into like witness protection. He might do plastic surgery to hide his face. Honestly, like eventually, forget about like just forget. I think he's going to be okay. I think he's going to be sort of okay. It's a dangerous situation with all that, but I could be wrong, but I kind of feel like he's going to be relatively okay. Okay, could be wrong. I'm not worried about him. I'm not. I'll tell you. So then, because why? Long story. I'm not gonna tell why. I just say why that he's not this. Now the interesting thing, guys, that I thought was so funny that you know so interesting that I saw was then, as you know, I don't know if you caught the news that Ukraine is now going to investigate the threats into Yovanovich, Ambassador Yovanovich, because there is no investigation because Pompeo stopped any investigations into her. Can you imagine? There's like so because what's fascinating is that because she's a diplomat, there's some sort of and I read this on the article that Ukraine posted, that like they said something like there's a law that protects diplomats, that you're not supposed to attack a diplomat, like there's a Geneva law or something like that, like a big so then I saw, can I tell you what I saw? First, it was so interesting there in the library because it's like, wait, I saw this weird, I've never seen a court like that. It was like these old judges, I had never seen them. And then people are like, "Oh, it looks like The Hague," and I looked it up. It looks just like The Hague. So it looks like there's so the people involved in harassing her, they're gonna go to international court. They're gonna be tried not only here, but they're gonna go to court, war tribunal. The one The Hague. I think they're gonna go to The Hague because it's one of those things. Like if you harm a diplomat, okay, okay. So if they harm a diplomat, you know what I mean. That's it. So that's the that's it. So that's what I think. I think it's going to be some sort of trial situation like that, international trial thing in Europe. And so it's like it's going to be the woman, and guys, it's it's the crew. Don't worry about it too much. I can't give you too much. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter necessarily the details, but I think that's what it is. Okay. So this is the story. Okay. So like I said, I'm not answering questions right now. I can't because it's very late and I'm here to share this information, okay? That I had. I can't, it's not about it's like it's just because it's so much information and it's so relevant to now that's that. Okay. What was the other thing that I'll just so this is it, guys. This is an interesting information. And that's it. That's it. That I think essentially the bottom line here is that I think Lev is going to be okay, and that Roberts may turn out to be a very important figure in this whole story. So let's keep. I think regardless of whether I would like this, I thought that tonight was a lot of nice, but regardless, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So okay. So that's it, guys. And like I said, if you are on the Patreon, there's like 90 minutes of the more details. But like I said, this is the bottom line, okay? So, so I guys, it's so funny. The guy you talk about the guy Hyde. I had seen in the reading yesterday, like I said yesterday, it seems like 2 days ago, that he was gonna be raided by FBI. And that's what happened. That's what happened. That's what happened. Is that right? Oh, Joanne, she's watching Mrs. Maisel. That's right. Didn't I recommend Joanne, right? Isn't that fun? That's a fun one. That's a very fun, very cute show to watch. So 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 this is it, guys. So did you see Jared on cover of magazine Time? Oh, let's see. How's Jared doing today? How's she like? Does she like Lev? She has crush Lev. Has Jared? Huh? Hmm? So okay, this is Jared. He's like, oh, he's not. He's not powerful. He's not powerful enough. I don't think. Yeah, they're all out of it. They're like drinking their Kool-Aid. They have too much power. And he's like, I think, guys, did you see Jared? Did you see the picture of him in the magazine? He looked like his soul had already been occupied by some sort of like alien. Okay, it was insane. It was like, and I'm sorry, he looked like a woman. He has a waist. I have a nice figure. Yeah, I have a nice figure. I'm gonna be a model. hmm I'm gonna be a model. Ivanka, you're pretty, but I'm gonna be a lot prettier than you. Just wait until I get my boobs. Yeah, I don't have boobs yet. Mhm. Oh. Wonder what Ivanka, do you think she cares? No, she's like, um, I'm better than most people. I don't even know. I'm Ivanka. She's on the way. So, what do you expect? I, I don't care about her. She's on the way. Things on the way are removed. Yeah, that's right. Huh? Huh? So anyway, guys. So this I have an interesting question because I swear to God, I saw the picture and I even wrote on my secret account Twitter. I said she looks like a she. How do you call him? She. She Jarida. She Jarida looks like she started her hormonal treatment. I think she started a hormone. Like, don't you think like even okay, guys, think about. I know because I'm have some boobs or whatever. I'm a little bit little chunk. I'm chunk, but like, but it's hard if you wear a suit. It's hard to maintain a waist. Think about it. The shape of the waist is not very. It's hard when you wear. So he has a waist with a loose. Has a loose jacket. Think about it. He imagine without a waist. He has very well defined waist. Okay, I think he's a Garla. Garla. I mean, no offense, obviously against transgender, but I think okay. Let's say, okay. Let me ask: is he started hormone treatment? I'm serious. I'm actually serious. Asking question. Has he started? He's like, no, but I dream about it. I could dream about you. I could dream about you if I can have it tonight. I could dream about you. So like he's like, but I think he thinks about it. I swear. Can I tell you guys? I think, and you know what? Can I tell you? This is kind of creepy. Sorry. I feel like he he tries to wear. No, I know. So I'm not against, but this is it's a fact. I talk about Gerda. This is not transphobia. No, this is not transphobia. This is just a truth. This is a truth about Gerda. Okay. No, this is the truth. Okay. No, this is like I'm saying. Like, no, I'm not. No, this is a fact. Okay. I'm sorry. Let's get real. I think this is a fact. Don't you think like okay, he's very feminine, okay? Okay. That's a fact. Okay? Okay, that's a fact. It's not transphobia, it's factual information. Okay? So like it's not transphobia, it's like actually I'm encouraging Jarida, come out, Jarida. Jarida. So corset. Okay, can I tell you guys? There's look it up. There's a man that I remember back in the day. I used to read a lot of fashion, like edgy fashion magazines. There's a guy named Mr. Pearl. Look him up. He's a corset maker. He looks just like Jared. He wears a corset 24/7. Mr. Pearl. Okay. So Jared looks just like Mr. Pearl without a corset. Think about it. He has a real tiny waist, Jared. Jared, feminine waist, seriously. So he would make a great. So can I tell you what I saw? So yeah. It's like Danielle friends, right? Yeah. I just making fun, right? It's not. So seriously, no, guys. I see. Can I tell you what I see? I see. I I see. I see him try on Ivanka's clothes, and Ivanka knowing. Okay, I think Ivanka knows that he has a. So at least he's a cross. He's a cross dresser. Not all cross dressers are trans. Okay, like I mean, it's a whole story. There's like drag queen, which you don't have. Trans is like when you take the hormones. Okay, just so you know. Just so you know, seriously. So there's a person who's a what was I saying? Like who wears like women's clothes in secret. That's one thing. There's another thing is where you're like cross dresser, right? Um. So right? So that's what I think he is now. He's in the stage where he's a crossdresser. Not all, because as you know, for example, there was a controversy with RuPaul. I don't know if you know about this, but RuPaul, there was like a thing, controversy because RuPaul said that drag queens should not be transgender, like should not be technically like have so you know what I mean. So I'm serious. I'm serious. Conversation. I'm very serious. No, serious guys. RuPaul, people attack RuPaul because they're like, "Whoa, are you transphobic?" That's right. But he's just had that was a thing. I mean, who am I to say talk about drag? I'm like, do you know anything about drag? Do you know that like I don't know anything. I'm just know very little. Okay, so So that's what I think. I think he's basically a cross dresser. I don't know that he will go and do the operation. Okay, he do the operation, get boobs, get hormones. Okay, I don't think he was like, because then you get the voice, you get the boobs, you get the whatever. I think he's more like a cross dresser. Okay, because guys, can I tell you, he has this. Oh my god, he's like ding, 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 dun, dun. He has a side of him like quasi serial killer. You know how those guys are like very like, oh hi, and then dun, 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 dun. Like that's what I think. Okay, so I think he's a cross dresser basically. I don't think he's gonna. Actually, I thought he was gonna be. He was on the hormones. No, he's just like a cross dresser. He likes being in both worlds. Okay, that's what I think. I think he likes. Okay, Norman Bates. That's right. That's right. He exactly. He likes to dress up, but he doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to be like a woman. Okay. No, it matters because it makes me laugh. That's why it matters. I'm here for laughs. No, seriously. I did because that's how I need no information. That's why. That's why it matters because it makes me laugh. So, so it's interesting. So no, it's just very interesting here because that's what I thought. Honestly, when I saw the photo of him, I thought he looked. I felt like he may have done something to his body because I was like, wow, his waist is so defined. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So that's what I thought. But what I'm getting here, no, is that I don't think he's gonna go through hormones. Okay, I think he's just a cross dresser. Okay, I don't think he's hormones, boobs. No, he's a legit cross dresser. So so oh that so that's why he's out of it. Do you see, guys? His face. It looks like he's deranged on the photo. Think about it. Jared. He's not unattractive, but he looks so strange. Like the photos of him, he's like he's so like he's made out of wax or something. It's so strange. So so that's it. Okay. So he's like he's very odd. Okay. So anyway, so this is it. Okay. So that's right. Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, he's just a cross dresser. I think. Yeah, like if well, he did you read the book about the Kushners written by Vicky Yard? Yard, her name is. Did you read that book? That it was a Vicky Ward. Vicky Ward is the author. I read the book about them, the Kushners, and the book says that he was abused by his dad, basically. That his dad is bisexual. That's what the book said. That that dad is bisexual, and there was some sort of there was a I guess implied something. The woman Vicky Ward. Okay, so so this is it. Okay. So this is it. All right. So that's the story. I wanted to know that. Okay. That's it, guys. So that's it. Okay. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. This is for the laughs. All right. Okay. So so anyway. All right, guys. So see you later. Alligators. See you later. Alligators. See you later. Alligator. Well, I think he's the newsworthy. I'm not. It's just okay. All right. See you later. See you later. Alligator. Alligators. Yeah. So okay. All right. Okay. Bye.